Gamification is a process of turning something that's typically not considered a game, such as working out or doing chores, into a game-like activity with the goal of improving motivation and engagement. Now, you can gamify almost anything in your life to make it more fun or exciting. Hello, fellow entrepreneurs. S.W.McCall here. Today's video, we're going to be covering 5 ways to gamify your life and get more enjoyment out of it every day. As always, please take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already, as we are always dropping tips and tricks to help make everything just a little bit easier. Tip number 1, allow for multiple chances. Allow for multiple chances to be lives in a video game. The idea is this is going to increase the level of excitement. It's also going to help prevent you from getting discouraged if the task is too difficult at first. This kind of approach also helps influence the idea of taking a step back and looking for a different approach if for whatever reason you do fail. Because remember, in a video game, if you fail, it's okay. You just go back and you hit it harder. Eventually, you'll figure out how to win. Tip number 2, make your progress visible. Another reason gamifying your life is such a good idea, it helps make your progress visible. This in turn will help you acknowledge every accomplishment, no matter how small, and in turn will help you stay motivated, which will allow you to continue making progress. Now you can do this by setting up a reward system for yourself, or simply by taking the time to celebrate your success. Tip number 3, add other players to the game and make it social. Adding other players into your game, even if their goals are different from you, is another thing that you can do to help with the gamification process. Not only is this going to help others obtain their goals, but it's also going to give you a sense of motivation and a sense of competition that will kind of keep each other on task. This is also a super great thing because if you start to get burnt out, like I said, you have other people that you can kind of fall back on to kind of keep you going toward what you're trying to do. And in turn, how you're competing with your fellow colleagues is also another great way to kind of give you some feedback on your progress. Kind of a pro tip with this one, I kind of recommend making most of the goals that you compete against behavior focused rather than result focused. Tip number 4, make the game a part of your daily routine. The way to get the most out of the gamification process is to actually make it a part of your daily routine. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it every single day. The more that you look at it and the more that you play the game, the more effective it's going to be in the long run. Some of the ways that you can do this is by setting daily goals and giving yourself a reward for checking said goals. Some of these could be checking into the game once a day, update your journal once a day, something along those lines. The main idea here, of course, is to make the game something that you are consciously focused on, and in turn, make it something that is a lot of fun to continue playing. Tip number 5, create a reward system. Now, creating a reward system is another phenomenal way to gamify your life. Rewards can be given from reaching goals, accomplishing tasks, or simply playing the game. The key to a good reward system is to make it something that you are actually wanting. And I know, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. A good example of something that you could use is maybe a favorite food or favorite activity that you really enjoy eating or doing. Now, rewards should be given frequently, enough that you have constant motivation to keep coming back. But you gotta also make sure that they're not given out too frequently, as it can also lose their value. These have been 5 ways to gamify your life. If you found these tips helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips and tricks.